Hey, hope everyone's having a great day. Today's video is longevity, my 4-set workout, and what I ate today. So this was a recent workout I did. I'm going to show you some clips from that. I'm also going to show you exactly what I ate on this day. And this was a 4-set workout. Obviously, the first set was pull-ups. And I found that just doing body weight, simple movements really works the best. I'm more about longevity. I'm not trying to get as big and, as muscular as possible. I just want to be strong as I age, keep a good amount of muscle, and and be healthy. And that's really my main focus. So I started out with a set of pull-ups. I do max reps. So I go to failure, and this is around 20 pull-ups or so. I was doing full range of motion. And then my next set you're going to see here is push-ups. Now, if you can't do full pull-ups or push-ups, there are alternatives, okay? So what you can do is, if you can't do pull-ups, you can do partials, and you can also do weight-assisted pull-ups. You can use a band, you can use a machine where it adds some weight assistance. So you definitely want to get in a pull move and work your way up to where you can do pull-ups, okay? Now, my second move here was push-ups, and again, this was max reps. And again, if you can't do push-ups, you want to work your way up to it. So you can start off with something assisted, like push-ups on your knees. You can do static holds, different things you can do to work your way up to do push-ups. And if you can't do push-ups, one of the things is you probably have weight to lose, so you got to work on your weight loss. And then once you do that, you can also work on your strength. So once you get the strength and the weight at the right amount, you definitely should be able to do push-ups as well. So this was my second set. Now I do rest around 3 to 4 minutes in between sets. So my workouts don't take very long. Again, this is only 4 sets. I just did one set of each. I had a pull, a push, and then I'm going to do a leg, and then I'm going to do a core move. Now, I'm starting to do this routine 3 days a week. So I'm doing this on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Again here, it's max reps, so I'm going to failure, pushing as hard as I can. There it is. And then so I'm doing this routine on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then I'm doing a run on Tuesday and Thursday. A cardio run on Tuesday and Thursday. So the third set I did here was jumping squats, and these I'll do generally around 50. This is a little different than my upper body. I don't quite go till the failure like on the upper body, because there's a lot of cardio here. So I'll generally do around 50, somewhere between 50 and 60 jump squats. My fourth move were these hanging leg raises. And I started out getting the legs all the way up to the hands. Now, if you can't do this, you can practice hanging, or you could practice bringing your legs just to a 90 degrees, which is going to be easier. But work your way up to where you can get your feet all the way up to your hands. So I'm doing these nice and controlled and just doing as many as I can. And my workout I do at 11 a.m. and then I have my first meal around 1 p.m. So I do practice intermittent fasting as well. So here I'm going to show you exactly what I ate on this day. And again, it was at 1 p.m. I made a smoothie to start out. This had 3 medjool dates. I had around a handful of frozen strawberries. I think it was around 6 strawberries. So this is my date banana smoothie. And then I added in 6 frozen ripe bananas. Now I actually freeze my bananas with a peel on, and then I thaw them in hot water for about 4 minutes. Just put them in a tub of hot water. And then they thaw out, and it makes a really good consistency. I also put in about a tablespoon of peanut butter, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and maybe like a half a cup or so of almond milk. And there it is. Try this one out. It's really delicious. One of my favorite smoothies. And then a couple hours after that, I had a big bowl of fruit. It had mixed berries, oranges, and bananas. And then around 6 p.m., I had a salad. It had greens, cucumber, avocado, apple, carrots, and pumpkin seeds. And then at 7 p.m., I finished it off, and I had a bowl of peanut butter miso ramen. Now this had different vegetables in it, and it was really good. It was a new dish that I have never made before, so it was the first time I had it. And I had some of these baked chips and some prunes as well. And then just after that, I was still a little hungry, so I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on Dave's bread. And then for dessert, I had some can of tropical gold pineapples. So I finished it off by 8 p.m. And there's my dog Blackberry and my cat Pipsqueak. Blackberry loves pineapple, so she was waiting for some. And that was it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my plant-based recipe ebook I have in the description box with some great recipes. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Leave me a comment. Subscribe for more. And I hope everyone has a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.